Brandon Peters doesn't play like Michigan's answer at quarterback. Michigan quarterback Brandon Peters sat on a chair, facing the media. His voice was soft, barely audible. This is the voice the Michigan coaches were worried about before the season. This was one of the reasons why he started the season as the third-string quarterback. "I didn't execute well, especially in the second half," Peters said, after throwing 2 interceptions in Michigan's 26-19 loss against South Carolina on Monday in the Outback Bowl. This game was an audition for Peters, starting his 4th game for the Wolverines, his chance to prove he can be the starting quarterback in the future. Before Ole Miss transfer Shea Patterson gets in the mix. Or even Dylan McCaffrey, a freshman who is redshirting this season. But Peters did little to cement the job. He missed wide-open receivers and threw a pair of interceptions in the 4th quarter, as the Wolverines' offense collapsed. "You know, there's some really good, and there's a few I know he'd like to have back," Michigan coach Jim Harbaugh said. "But he was battling just like the rest of the guys. There was some error there, a little too much at the wrong time." Peters was wild at the start, completing just one of his first 5 passes. Most of his success was found on checkdowns, as the Wolverines converted just 2 of 11 third downs in the first half. To be fair, Peters was under tremendous pressure, getting sacked twice in the first half. But he also made plenty of mistakes, overthrowing some receivers and underthrowing others. 2 throws were knocked down at the line of scrimmage, and he flat out didn't see others who were open. "I am not going to let it define me as a player," Peters said. "I will just learn from it." There was plenty to learn after this game, like don't force the ball into the defense while running to the left at the goal line, which is what Peters did when he forced one to Donovan Peoples-Jones in the end zone. It was a horrible throw, a horrible decision and, of course, an interception. The one to Donovan, it was 3rd down, Peters said. "I was just trying to give him a chance and the cornerback just made a good play on it." Wrong answer. Sometimes, it's alright to eat the ball. Sometimes, settling for a field goal is a good thing. Peters finished the day completing 20 of 44 passes for 186 yards. Most troubling of all, the Wolverines converted just 2 of 17 third down opportunities. Some of that is on Peters. Some of that is on the offensive line. Some of it is on the coaches. Still, the Wolverines had a chance to tie the game. After South Carolina's Parker White missed a 48-yard field goal with 1:43 left, the Wolverines had one last opportunity. Michigan linebacker Khaleke Hudson grabbed Peters on the sideline. "I just told him, it's the last drive," Hudson said. "Come on, we need you. Go out there and try your best." But Peters threw an interception on 4th down, which essentially ended the game. "I just missed inside on the last one," Peters said. "I missed inside, corner out." Peters is not the sole reason why Michigan lost this game. Far from it. There was plenty of blame to go around. Michigan couldn't run the ball. Michigan couldn't protect the quarterback. And Michigan couldn't make the plays when it mattered most. And those problems have to be fixed next season. Just as Michigan needs to fix its quarterback problem. Maybe Patterson will be the answer, if he is ruled eligible for 2018 by the NCAA. One thing is for sure, Peters wasn't the answer in the Outback Bowl. Should this game end Peters' chances moving forward? No. But it certainly didn't help him in any way. He missed his chance to make a statement. And by the end, you could barely hear him.